Maybe you want to place a yoga block underneath your hips to elevate your hips above your knees. I would like to invite you to place your hands in your lap and then drop your shoulders down. Just relax your jaw. You can lower your gaze or close your eyes. Start focusing on your breath. With each breath, making your breath cycle longer and deeper. Inhale, exhale. On each exhale, allow the weight in your body to drop down. And allow any tension or tiredness to flow effortlessly away. Spend a few moments simply following the movement of your breath in and out. Feeling your belly expand and contract. Your chest rise and fall. If thoughts come to you, gently bring your attention back to your breath. Land on this mat, being here and now, being in the present moment. Letting go of the past that you cannot change. And not thinking about the future that you cannot control. Imagine your breath coming up from here, through your body, into your heart on each inhale, on each exhale. Breathe into your body the love and blessings of this earth. Let that love flow into your heart. And let that love and blessing transform your heart into a glowing ball of light. Now, hold that light in your heart and set an intention for today's class. How far will you let that light flow? If you could do anything, how many people would you share this light with? Take a few more deep breaths. Whenever you're ready, you're going to wiggle your fingers and toes. Bring your attention back to this room. Maybe let go open up your eyes and then let go of the prop underneath your hips if you were losing one. We will start today's practice with 3 opening breaths. Inhale and reach up tall to your fingertips, letting those fingertips and arms drop forward, dropping your head down. With an exhale, inhale and reach. Exhale, scoop. One more time. Inhale, reach up. And exhale and scoop down, rounding your neck. From here, you will come onto all fours, hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. We have a strong plank series today in our class, so a lot of core and back work. So let's move our spine along to warm it up. Keeping your back long here, knees underneath your hips, hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale and open your chest, letting your belly button drop down, lifting that tailbone up. Exhale, drop your chin to your chest, round your neck, round your back. Inhale and lift that chest. Exhale, drop that chin to your chest, round your neck, round your back. Inhale, exhale, drop. One more time. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, drop down. With the next breath in, can you bring your back nice and long here, head aligned over the spine. From here, you're going to step your one foot behind you. For me, that is my left foot. Drop that left heel down. Left leg is long, toes can be attached to that. Or maybe you just lift that leg up and on. Now from here, we're going to find that side leg that we have. We're going to take the opposite or other leg out into an angle on the side of the edge of the mat. You're going to lift the arm up. For me, it's my left arm that goes overhead. It's my left leg that lifts off. Now you can keep your foot down. You'll be fine. You're still working your core. Then with the next breath out, you're going to let that arm fall down and stack that knee down. Taking it onto the opposite side here. Step back with your other leg behind you. Press that heel down towards the ground. Lift the left up, parallel to the floor. Hold it here, and then stack your hips above each other. Open up that leg here to the side so that your foot is parallel to the floor now. You can stay here, or maybe go into a side plank by bringing the other leg, the leg on the floor, onto the side and arm lifts up overhead, stacking your shoulders, stacking your hips here. Take a deep breath. With the next exhale, drop your right hand underneath your right shoulder and drop your right knee to the right hip. Tucking your toes underneath your heels and move to the back of the mat. Downward dog. This is the first downward dog of the day. So if you're very tight in your calves, like I am, maybe you want to pedal your knees. Inhale and exhale. And then stop and center here. Whenever you're ready, you're going to inhale and roll up to a high plank. Now hold this plank. I want to show you the next one. You can drop your knees down if you want to, or maybe you're going to find some strength in your back and core Exhale and drop down. Bend it at your elbows, low plank. Then drop your knees. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, cobra. This is your flow. Stay with it. Using your triceps and chest and back muscles to lift up. Drop. And rise. Drop down. Rise up. One more time. Hold it up in that cobra. Tuck your toes underneath your heels. Send your feet to the back. Neck. Downward dog. Soften your knees. Walk, jump, or flow to the front. With your hands on your shins, back long. Half fold. Exhale, full fold. Inhale, tall mountain. Exhale, hands in prayer, heart center. Close the stillness. Just ground yourself, center your body. Inhale, reach tall. And exhale, bow down, forward fold. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, low plank. Again, drop down on your knees if you need to. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, half fold. Exhale, full fold. Inhale, tall mountain. Exhale, hands in prayer, heart center. Close the stillness. One more round of sun salutation here. Inhale, reach it tall. Exhale, swan right, forward fold, hands underneath your shoulders. Walk, jump, or float behind you to a plank. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Okay, now glue your feet together and lift your heels slightly up, bend your knees. You're all going to try to jump forward. Jump forward into a half fold. Exhale, full fold. Inhale, tall mountain. Exhale, hands in prayer, heart center. Close the stillness. Let's open up our hips slightly more. So you're going to stack your right heel onto your left ankle. Now this is your tree pose if you would like to be here. Or maybe slide that foot up onto your shin. You think you can go farther? I think so too. So let's place that foot all the way up. And towards your thigh. Now hands stay here. Or maybe your arms open up. Like big branches on a tree. Hold. And slowly release it. Let's take it to the other side. So find the balance on your right leg this time. Lift that left heel up, stack it against your right ankle. Hands in prayer, heart center. This is a good enough tree pose for me. If you would like to stay here, stay here. Maybe you want to slide up onto your shin. Or maybe you want to go even higher by placing that heel all the way up to your inner thigh. And then spread your branches out. Yes. Keep your chest proud, shoulders down. Slowly release it. And go down. So starting over on the front edge of the mat. Inhale, reach up tall mountain. Exhale, bow down, forward, and bringing your hands underneath your shoulders. Walk, jump, or float behind you to the plank. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, cobra, or maybe an up dog. Exhale, tuck your toes underneath your heels. Downward dog. Hold the downward dog here. Feet are hip distance apart. Head in between your biceps. Drop your heels as low as you can. It's okay if you're lifting off the ground. you're trying to reach them down and back. Plant your right foot into the mat, extend your left leg long, three-legged dog on your right. Bend your left knee, open your left hip here. And then slowly square out your hips, extend that left leg long. Exhale, bend your left knee, bring it into your chest. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bend your knee, bring it into your chest. Inhale, reach. 2 more times here. You're using your core and you're using your back here. Hold that three-legged dog. Step forward with that left foot in between your two hands into a high lunge. Right leg is long behind you. Back stays long. This is where I always like to use the blocks. So if you want to use the blocks, go ahead, grab them. You want to use them length side or longer side or width side, width way, it's up to you. Now stay here. From here, you're going to place your right knee, right shin, right front part of the foot down on the mat. Come into a low lunge position. You guys stay where you are. Lean into your right hip flexors to open them up. You need anything soft underneath your right knee, go ahead. You can double your mat or maybe place something soft underneath it. Inhale, float your fingertips up, low lunge with extended reach. Exhale, seated split. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, seated split. This is your flow. Go along with it. Reach and press. Reach up. Press. Reach up and press. Lift and lower. One more. We will all meet up here in the center in a low lunge. Now you can stay here just the way you are. I want to show you another thing, and that has to be done on this side. So now you're here in a low lunge. You're going to bring your hands in prayer heart center, and you're going to hook your right elbow into your left thigh. Take your gaze over the right shoulder, left shoulder. Deep breaths. So low lunge with a twist. Come back center and drop your hands underneath your shoulders, framing that left foot with your two hands. Tucking your right heels underneath your right heel, lifting that right knee off of the ground, high lunge. Now, really press deep with your fingertips into the mat and step your left foot behind you next to your right. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, cobra. And exhale into a child's pose. Deep breath here. Maybe one more breath cycle. You will continue wrists, arms, lower back. Coming up onto all fours. Tucking your toes underneath your heels, sending your heels to the back of the neck. Downward dog. Now, let's put our feet together here. You're going to soften your knees as much as you can. Take your gaze in between your two hands. Watch, jump, or float to the front. If you jumped, that's awesome. Hands on your shins. Back is long. And exhale, drop down low. Inhale, reach up tall. Exhale, hands in prayer, heart center. Deep breath here. Center yourself. Let it go weight in the body drop down. Inhale, reach. Exhale, forward bend. And inhale, neck. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Now, when you reach through your heels down towards the mat, let's stay the way you switch the direction here. You're going to plant your left foot into the mat this time. And send your right leg long behind you. Bend your right knee, open up your right hip, sending your heel to your hip here. Keeping your head centered and keeping your biceps back long. And then square out your hips, extend your leg long. Three-legged dog on your left. Exhale, bend your right knee, bring it into your chest. Inhale, reach, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend and reach into your chest. Inhale, reach back. 2 more times. 1 more. Hold it. Drop your right foot next to your left. And then extend it 1 more time here. Take your gaze in between your 2 hands. Step forward with your right foot in between your 2 hands. Now you're in a high lunge position. Use the blocks if you need to. Back is long. Left leg is long behind you. You can stay here just the way you are, or maybe you drop your left knee, left shin, left front part down. Open up your left hip flexors. Lean forward into the left hip. Staying here, or maybe extending your arms overhead into this extended low lunge. Exhale, seated split. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, seated split. Now this is your flow. You go along with it. Take it as far as you can and use the blocks and keep your hands down on the ground. It'll be fine. Two more times. And then hold it centered here. You guys stay the way you are, just as you can. So leaning in to your left hip here. Extending those arms long. Bringing your hands in for heart center. We're going to hook your left elbow into your right thigh. Take your gaze over your right shoulder. Roll onto the twist. Then knees back over the ankle. And out. And then slowly release it. Bringing your hands on either side of your right foot. Tucking your left toes underneath your left heel, lifting that left knee off of the mat. And then stepping back with the right foot next to your left into the plank. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, roll into a plank. So this is like an awesome core routine here. You're going to lift up into a downward dog. Drop your heels as far as you can. And then inhale into the plank. Now, any wrist issues, use the blocks. Maybe you are in a child's pose and on all fours, or like a half plank, and that's okay. As long as your back stays long, I'm fine with this version of the flow. So you guys choose where you want to fall. If your feet hip distance apart, make any adjustment you need to. Let's do this 2 more times here. Downward dog, do the plank. And 1 more. Downward dog, plank. And hold the downward dog. Let's glue our feet together. Let's bend our knees. Take our gaze in between your 2 hands. Jump forward. Half hold. Back is on. Exhale, full fold. Let your head be heavy and hip. Inhale, tall mountain. Exhale, hands in prayer, heart center. Pose of stillness. You're going to stay where you are, switching sides. You're going to glue your right foot into the mat, keeping it centered, keeping it forward, and step back with your left leg long into a warrior two. Arms come out into a T. You can take your gaze over your right hand here, the right fingertips. If you were to look down towards your right knee, you should only be able to see the big toe. Hold it here. Open up your hips. And you lean into that leg. Knee stack over ankle. Exhale, hook your elbow to your thigh and reach your left hand towards the right wall. Extended side angle. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, reverse warrior, reaching with your left fingertips down towards your left ankle, keeping your right knee bent as far as you can. Now your right hand can go overhead here, right above your shoulder, or maybe it stays low. Just keep that shoulder open wherever you are. Beautiful job. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, reverse warrior. Stay strong. One more time. And then we will all meet up in a warrior two position here. Hold it here. Deep breaths. In and out. Then you pivot your back toes here and lift the heel up into a crescent lunge pose. Hips are square, shoulders stacked over your glutes, belly button is pulled in, chest is open. Press deep with your right foot into the mat. Inhale and reach up with your fingertips towards the ceiling. And exhale, drop down forward. Hands are now framing your right foot. This is where the blocks begin. Inhale, hold it here. From here, we are going to go into a warrior three position. If you want to, you can just step forward and hold it here. Or maybe you have that soft bend in your right knee and extend your left leg long. Flex your foot in the back, or maybe you point your left toes, up to you. Hands are stacked underneath your shoulders, back is long, and the leg comes parallel to the floor. Keep your head aligned over your spine. Slowly step that left foot down and keep it a few feet behind your right foot. Drop your hands onto the sides of your feet. You are in a standing pyramid pose. Just drop your nose to your right. Your lips extended as far as you can. Keeping your heels low on the mat. Whenever you're ready, stop on your knees. Walk your left foot next to your right. Rest the way you are in forward fold. Inhale, reach up tall. All mountain. Exhale, hands in prayer, heart center. Root down through your heels into the ground. This time you will plant your left foot into the mat and step back with your right foot parallel to the floor. So bend your left knee, see how deep you can go into this warrior. Keep your shoulders square, keep your hips square. Hold it here. Exhale and hook your elbow into your thigh. Reach your arm towards the opposite. Extended side angle. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, reverse warrior, reaching with your right fingertips down towards your leg or foot. You can be on your shin here. Maybe you have that mobility and you can go down towards your ankle. Keep that front knee bent. Your left arm and hand can be overhead, or maybe it is here on your waist. Keep your shoulder open. And then reach up to warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, reverse warrior. Maybe taking your gaze over your left shoulder. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, reverse warrior. So this is your flow. I'm going to speed it up just slightly. You can go at your own rest pace. Coming at you with this flow one last time. We will all meet up in a warrior two position. Hold this warrior two. Take your gaze over your left fingertips. You can always take your gaze behind you to make sure you're squaring out here. And then pivot your toes in the back, lift that back heel up. Hips are square. Hands in prayer, heart center, pressing down towards. Keep that strong, bending your left knee stack over your left knee. Pressing your left foot down into the floor. Pressing with all four corners of your feet. Inhale, reach up through your fingertips, up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, maybe find your blocks, maybe you're going to drop down with your hands coming on either side of your feet, and you're probably just tapping your toes down, and that's okay. However, if you would like to, soften the bend in your left knee and extend that right leg long. Point your toes in the back, flex your foot, up to you. Hands are underneath your shoulders. Keeping your hips square, wherever you are, one straight line with your body, head line over the spine. Deep breath. And then slowly start sliding that left foot, right foot closer to your left. However, both the feet are 3 inches apart, and you're going to drop your hands on either side of your left foot. Now drop your nose to your left. This is your standing pyramid pose. Make sure your feet stay on the ground, and you have as much extension in your two legs as you can get. Deep breaths here. And then slowly rise up. Step forward with your right foot meeting your left. Shake it out. Shake it out. Come on down on all fours on the mat. Hands underneath your shoulders and knees underneath your hips here. You're going to extend that left leg long behind you. Make sure your left hip is square, doesn't open up. Keeping your belly attached to the spine here. And then reach your right arm up. Right hand is such that you're shaking your hand with someone. Maybe bird dog crunches, or maybe you just hold this bird dog pose to you. Exhale, bring your elbow to your knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Reach and hold. And drop down. So right hand underneath your right shoulder, left knee underneath your left hip. Extend your right leg long this time. Stabilize your body here. Make sure you are still square with your hips and your shoulders. Once you got that going, you're going to reach with your left arm in front. Left hand is such that you're shaking someone's knee. Both right leg, left arm are parallel to the floor. Now you can stay here, or maybe you find a bird dog crunch. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. One more time. Hold. And then slowly drop your hand underneath your shoulder. Glue your toes together. Open up your knees wide as the mat is. And extend your arms overhead. Let your head drop heavy in between your biceps. You may even place your head onto a block if you would like to. What I like to do here is to poke my elbows into the mat and then bring my hands under, take them back behind my neck so that I can find an extension of my biceps. Deep breaths here, in and out. Releasing the tension in your back and finding the length in the triceps. Slowly, open your arms down. And slowly coming up on all fours, hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. You are going to step forward with your right foot in between your two hands, coming into a low lunge. So now we are going to find a nice quad stretch here. You can stay here just the way you are, or maybe you reach with your right hand towards your left ankle here. So maybe you're here, maybe you use a strap to do that. If not, you need to reach for your toes and hold. Deep breath. And then slowly release it. Let's go back all the way into a seated split pose here. Extend that leg, sit onto your heel. Hold it here. And then reach for your toes in the front, so your right heel. Deep breath. Again, if any of this is too much, you know the options. The option is to stay in a half seated split, or just find the low lunge to seated split. It'll be fine. I want to give you some new tools here to stretch yourself out. And hands come by your side, come up into the low lunge. Let's reach with our right fingertips towards our left toes. Hold. And then slowly extend. Exhale, drop down, all the way down into the split. Reaching for your toes. And slowly pop into the lunge. Now, if you guys stay the way you are, you're going to extend that left leg as much as you can, and then start walking your right leg forward. So this is what a seated split does look like, right? You don't have to go all the way, but try it. Try it out. And I know I'm not that flexible, but people can actually drop their hips all the way down. Hold it here. And then everybody ready, slowly step front, release it, come out of it into a low lunge. Bring your right foot to the left edge of the mat, and your right shin comes parallel to the mat here or floor. Left leg Goes nice and long behind you. Pigeon pose. Here, now we don't like pigeon over here. You can go into a supine figure four, which is a pigeon, or just a modification of pigeon, which is fine. Elbows come down underneath your shoulders. Maybe you stack your forearms above each other and drop your forehead down. Deep breaths in and out. Just releasing all the tension in your glutes and the upper leg. And then slow stack your hands underneath your shoulder. Good job. Tuck your left toes underneath your left heel. Send it right foot behind you next to your left. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, up dog into an upward dog. Hold the down dog here. And then slowly draw your knees down and then your hips onto all fours. You're going to step forward, put your left foot in between your two hands. Go into a low lunge. Now again, you stay here just the way you are, or maybe you reach with your left hand towards your right toes here. It's an awesome stretch for the front part of your right leg. And then slowly release it. Let's go all the way down towards our right heel into a seated split. Now you can reach with your fingertips towards your toes or outer ends of the feet. I need a nice extension here. Your hamstrings and glute muscle to the front. Again, don't have to go here. You know the half seated split. You can stay there. You can have your locks maybe so that they keep you long in your back. And slowly lift up. Low lunge. Low lunge to reaching for your foot. Get your chest up. Knees stack over your knees. Having something soft behind you, you need it underneath your knee. And then slowly release it. Let's go down with an exhale all the way down into the split, reaching for your toes. And then slowly up, inhale, low lunge. Now, you're going to press that right leg as much as you can in the back. You do piece of rock here to show you some length here. And then start walking that left leg forward, down as much as you can. So this is your heel seated split. Keep that. One. You can go all the way. Yes, you have the option to go into the seated split that you had before. It'll be fine. And then slowly step back, coming back into a low lunge. You're going to start walking our left foot towards the right edge of the mat. Drop that knee down into a pigeon. And stay here. Hands or wrists. Or maybe drop down on your elbows. I always like to cross my forearms, draw my head down, follow the arms. You can go with the right wall. And stacking your hands and knees together. And tucking your right toes underneath your right heel, lifting that right leg up, sending your left foot next to your right, good neck. And do a low plank. Inhale, cobra, or maybe an up dog. Exhale, down dog. Let's glue our feet together, soften our knees. Let's practice the jump to the front. So hands are digging deep into the mat. and your gaze goes into your two hands. Softening into the front, hands on the chin. Exhale, drop down low. Letting your head be heavy underneath you. Nodding your head yes. Behind. Shaking your head no. Keep going. And then slowly rise up. All rounding. Exhale, hands in prayer, heart center. One more time, you're going to go into the warrior pose here. So step forward with your right foot in the front, left leg behind you. Lengthen your right leg, go into a triangle pose. Right hand on the outer edge of your right foot. Left arm is straightened out overhead, or maybe it's by your side. So be fine. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, reverse triangle. Lose that bend for right. See how low you can go here. Take your gaze over your right shoulder. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, triangle. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, reverse triangle. One more time. You can always use your blocks to rest your hands on the blocks by your side. Let's come back into warrior, and we will right away switch our warrior here. So left toes point forward, right foot is back. Make sure you have that alignment going. If you need to adjust anything, go ahead, do it. Strong bend in your left knee. Try to bring your left leg parallel to the floor here. And then lose that bend in your left knee. Reach with your left fingertips towards your ankle, and gaze goes over your right shoulder. Triangle. Inhale, warrior. Exhale, reverse triangle. Inhale, warrior. Exhale, triangle. Inhale, warrior. Exhale, reverse warrior. Inhale, triangle. Reverse warrior. Reverse triangle. Inhale, warrior. Triangle. And then warrior. Reverse triangle. Hold the center. Point both of your toes towards me or towards the center of the floor. Inhale, reach out. 5-pointed star. Exhale, drop down low with your tail pointing down. Goddess pose. Lift your heels up. Balancing on your toes. Dropping your tailbone down. Shoulders back over your heads. Dropping your knees down. Inhale, reach up. And then slowly heel-toe your feet here. We are going to close the practice with a couple of hip stretches down on the floor. So come on now. Back goes down on the neck. Up your knees into your chest. You can rock side to side if you would like to. And stop. You're going to take your arms through your legs here, reaching with your fingertips towards the soles of your feet, pressing the soles of your feet up towards the ceiling, and pressing your knees into your shoulders. Happy baby pose. You can stay here, or maybe you start rocking your lower back again. Just to massage the lower back here. And then stop, center. Are you ready? Drop down. Glue your knees and ankles together. Bring your arms out into a T if you have that space on your sides. Or maybe you come into a low pose position. You're going to lift those knees, stack them above your hips. And then let your knees drop down all the way to your right, taking your gaze over your left shoulder. Slowly twist back to the center and let your knees drop down to the left and take your gaze over your right shoulder. Slowly twist back to the center. Extend your legs long. You're going to go into Shavasana. You need anything warm over you, go ahead and grab it. Drop your arms by your side. Lift your head, neck, shoulders, lower back, legs, and knees. Drop deep into the mat. I would like to invite you to place your index finger on your thumbs. Lower your gaze, or maybe close your eyes. Another invitation is to let your toes be heavy and let them drop down by yourself. Start focusing on the breath again. If you lost that connection, just spending a few moments following the movement of your breath in and out of your body. With each inhale, let the weight in your body drop down to the earth. And with each exhale, breathe the love and blessings of this Mother Earth into your body. Imagine your body becoming whole with a great glowing ball of light. Holding that ball of light in your heart. Now let that light flow down towards your torso, legs, feet, toes. Maybe you feel a tingling or heat in your toes. Now let that energy and light flow up towards your face, letting it gently touch your eyes, lips, cheeks. Become aware of how beautiful you are. Let that light and energy flow into your arms. Letting it flow down to your hands, fingertips. Feel that heat in your hands. Now let this light move to the places in your body that you know need this blessing. Letting it soften the places that are hard within you. Feel your heart strengthened by the love, blessing, and energy you have. Welcoming back into your heart those parts of yourself who have tried to live in. Offer thanks. Whenever you're ready, wiggle your fingers and toes. Bring your attention back to the street. Open up your arms. Lean over onto one side and slowly come up into a comfortable seated position. We will close the practice just the way we opened it. Inhale, reach, and exhale with your arms down forward. Inhale, reach up. Exhale with your arms down forward. One more time. Bringing your hands in prayer, heart center. May there be strength in your bodies. Your souls. Namaste. Great job, guys. As always, awesome work today.